The holidays are joyous, but can also bring potential risks that are often overlooked. Here to help keep us safe is John Drengenberg, Consumer Safety Director at UL. Hey, John, many of us are shopping online this holiday season, so how can we better protect ourselves and our information?
Well, it's important because 72% of us are shopping online, and that number keeps growing every year. The one thing we always recommend is use only one credit card. That one credit card is something that you can follow very carefully, and we always recommend checking your statements periodically, especially during the holiday season, to make sure there are no fraudulent charges on your credit card. If you see something that's suspicious, get back to the provider of the card immediately. And that's something that you should do all the time. And make sure any device that you use to shop online has antivirus protection. It can be very, very beneficial.
Great reminders, John. Let's move from online to in our homes. What do you think people need to keep in mind when they're looking for a safe Christmas tree?
For a safe Christmas tree, we always recommend getting a fresh tree, and that starts in the tree lot. Run your hand along the branches of the tree. If you end up with a handful of needles, that means the tree is way too dry and should never be brought home. Also, make sure that an inch or two is cut off the base of the tree. That means you have a fresh cut on your tree. It'll absorb water much better, which is a safety measure because a dry tree burns extremely fast. We've done a lot of research on that. Try to locate the tree away from heat producing things like a radiator or a fireplace, because that helps dry the tree too. But keep in mind, no matter how well you keep that tree watered, and you should keep it watered, the tree will only last about 4 weeks. So you have to plan your holiday festivities around that. If you're looking at artificial pre-lit trees, UL has come up with a set of standards that many manufacturers have used, and they've submitted their product to UL for testing. And now you can go and buy a new artificial pre-lit tree that carries the UL safety mark.
Very wise. You also have some great safety reminders when it comes to hanging indoor and outdoor holiday lights.
Holiday lights, by all means, inspect them when you get them out of storage. Look for frayed wires or cracked sockets. If you see any of these things, it's something that you should throw away. Just get new UL certified decorations, and it's good insurance for you and your family. The other thing to do is remember that there are some decorations that are for indoor use only. For example, if you see a green UL in a circle on the tag on the product, that means it's an indoor decoration and should never be used outdoors. But if you see a red UL in a circle, that means it's been given extra tests. Those extra tests cover water and sunlight and cold weather, and that's something that can be used outdoors or indoors if you want. The other thing with decorations is to keep in mind, if you're decorating outside, for example, never use metal nails or staples. They can pierce the insulation of the wire, causing a shock hazard, knocking many people off ladders, or they could be a fire hazard. And you certainly don't want either of those things to happen around the holidays. So use the plastic hooks that are available at hardware stores and home centers everywhere. It makes it easy to put up the decorations, but also very easy to take them down when the season is over.